It's your boy Matty G reminding you right now, go ahead and take that popcorn on at the microwave, put that extra butter on it, throw some M&Ms in there to treat yourself, and get ready because Scott Larson is bringing the hashtag truth right now.
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But for a TurboTax Live expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us the ambitious new startup, the failed small business.
All of your dependents and dependents. Dependents.
Yes, give us your surprising inheritance, your odd injuries too, even your semi-nomadic life in a van. An interesting life can mean an even greater refund. You do your thing. We've got your taxes.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Hashtag Truth. Tonight we have the one, the only, the tag team, my boys, Out of Darkness. How you guys doing, man? Now, if you guys saw me put up that these guys weren't going to be here today, that was my mistake. I misunderstood a message that Shock sent me, but they are here. We are here. Thank you guys for showing up. What's going on, man?
Well, just chilling, you know.
Yeah, just hanging out.
I the titles behind you. That means you're still champs.
Oh yeah, we have a championship run now. The
Okay.
Championship Wrestling / Alternative Wrestling Showcase. So we're rocking and rolling there, and we're going to try to maintain them, and hopefully, maybe soon we'll get us another set of titles to run around with.
Sweet. I forgot to wear my Out of Darkness shirt. I feel so bad.
Don't feel bad.
I should have, but I've got an Out of Darkness shirt now. Thank you guys for that. You guys know you're my boys. So tell me, who'd you win the titles off of?
So they were the way it was vacated. I'm not sure who had them last, but I know I'm gonna say the inaugural SCW champions, which was the former Black Society, which we know now is in feuds with each other now. So
Right.
But they were the inaugural. I think they got beat by somebody. That was I don't know.
I believe it was Riker and
I'm not sure that other kid's name.
anyway,
But anyway,
no disrespect. They're trying to be funny. We just don't know his name.
Tournament style or what? How'd y'all end up with them?
So they were vacated, and there was a little. It was us, and it was Ace Harrison, a guy that he had at the time. I don't remember his name, and I hate to say that, but I just don't.
Right. Wrestlers, I forget names all the time. There's no shame in your game right there.
If my name wasn't on my birth certificate, I'd forget it.
Ain't that the truth, man?
But we wrestled them, and it was a 10, 15-minute match. We took them out, and we've had a title defense also against that same.
How did the match end?
How did that end?
which one?
The initial one.
The initial one?
Yeah.
It was just a 1-2 bam bam
Yeah,
kind of thing. Finisher.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the skinnier guy, which that's the guy I can't think of his name. He had a rib injury. I think it was a legitimate rib injury, and I didn't do it.
I don't know.
What is that?
If you did a splash on him, Shock, you might not have helped him too much. I'm just saying.
I'm sure I didn't, because I did do a splash on him. But he got eliminated, and I think you hit some type of finisher on Ace. And I think he was the one who took the fall.
Yeah, not my scissors kick. The broke
kick. The axe kick.
Yeah.
Axe kick. Okay.
Yeah, so I did that, and we've had title defenses also since then. A couple weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
I think it's about 2. Yeah.
So it was Ace Harris and a new tag team partner,
Ronnie York.
Yeah, and That was a brutal match. It was actually a title. They had a set of titles for AWS.
Right.
We had the SCW. It was a title versus title, and we were about to take it, but unfortunately, we went outside the ring. We got counted out. We started hitting each other with all kinds of crap by the ring.
Yeah.
He took most of that beating, like most of you.
Wow.
I kind of walked out, and I'm like, "There's still a beating going on."
Yeah.
Ron Emerson said, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be. Ron Emerson said, "What's up, y'all? We're gonna be part of that huge roundtable show that's coming up at 8:00. So don't miss that Roundtable Rumble." Ron is one of them. And Jason said, "What's up, guys?"
What's going on, man?
Jason who?
Jason Becker.
Okay. So,
What's going on, brother?
You said that like if it was the wrong Jason. You was about to go on.
I know Jason. It's a Rolodex of Jasons.
I got you.
He probably knows 200 people per name. Like, he knows a lot of people.
I really do.
I went ahead and changed it to a different. Maybe you guys can read the banners better this way. I better turn this lady off, or she's gonna. I got my Alexa sitting here. I was listening to Garth Brooks before we came on, so
I guess I was wrong. I just don't know. Then I've been there before.
now I saw you. Now you sitting there singing. Now you dance too. I just saw a video on Facebook that popped up that you showed from years ago, where you were dancing at a Walmart, dude. You was getting to it right there, man.
I was about 200 pounds less and 8 years younger. That was Monroe.
Was Monroe?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but you were scooting away, boy. Let me tell you that. So you two, let's get into the tag team itself, man. You two have been friends for a long, long time, right?
Since middle school.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's what 20 plus years now.
That's close.
Yeah. Right at it.
Yeah.
Right? There you go. I mean, that's pretty cool. I got people messaging me, and I'm live on air. Do you guys not know that I'm live on air? Stop messaging me. Come on the show and say hi. That's how you get it done.
Right.
Sean Duffy said hello and good afternoon from Fallen, Nevada.
What's going on?
Sean? Caitlin's coming on. Hey, Scott, not of darkness. How you doing, Caitlin?
How goes it?
Missy said no. Not you guys.
Oh man, she's a mess. I'm gonna have I don't know if y'all, for people who watch my YouTube, but she gave me some ideas for my things that don't go together eating. So.
Oh God, I love watching those, man. And now that I've got you two here and live on the show, you guys were, I don't know if you're still doing it, but you guys were running spots where you were doing little competitions versus each other on YouTube, and I love that run. Are you guys continuing that? Are you going to keep that going, or is that kind of knocked off?
Well, the thing that started that was there was a
contest was my favorite, but go ahead.
The what?
The story goes is that we're part of, us getting the ACW Tag Team Championships back was that Big Daddy C had us going through stages of, things. And one of the things was we would have to face each other, which will still happen more than likely. But
okay.
More things have changed, some tweaking in contracts, whatever the situation may be.
A loophole has been found.
Basically.
We'll put it that way. A loophole in contracts have been found, and we no longer have to face each other in order to get a shot at the tag title.
So I was looking forward to you two getting in the ring and somebody doing the finger of death. I mean, that would just been cool. One of you walk in and just take the loss, the other one just touch them with a finger and they fall, and 1, 2, 3. That would have been pretty cool, because I can't see you two fighting against each other. I just really couldn't see that happening.
Well, it's happened several times.
It has.
And it's usually some really good matches.
I'd have to come to wherever that is. I've been to ACW plenty of times. I would have to show up there and make sure y'all just don't get it on. I would just step right in between you. You know that, right?
You'd have to talk to Big Daddy C about that. He's the general manager out there, so.
I'm pretty sure no one would want to see us get it on.
Nobody wants to see us get it on. Well, that's a little fruity, but
Right?
but anyways, yeah. So we don't have to do. I guess we're still doing. I think it's entertaining. People like to watch it. So just for the entertainment of the fans, I think probably we'll do some. We'll think something. We had a pie eating contest planned, but
Missy said, "Here's another one: pizza and oranges."
tell her to message it to me because I hate oranges anyway. So
What about like pickles and peanut butter?
that sounds really nasty. But I do like pickles. I eat pickles on everything.
Oh no! Billy said, "Well, don't leave the third person out of darkness out." Poor Weston. Weston's part of Out of Darkness. Since when?
I don't know, but hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just lost them. They just their phone just went out. It's all right. It's cool. They'll be back. I know they will. Let's go. Let's see. You'll have one message from me monetarily at 7:37. There you go. What's up, Mr. Brown? Yes, Out of Darkness. This is my tag team. When I'm able to get out, these are the boys that I manage. Out of Darkness. There we go. I'm gonna wait till they sit down and get comfortable. There you go. All right. Hey, we got you back. You popped up.
Yeah, technical difficulties, but in the meantime, we do have Weston.
Weston. Oh, that Weston. Okay, I got you.
Yes,
That Weston.
we gotta thank Outlaw for the legendary status of Weston.
Ron said, "Can we get Rage versus Out of Darkness?"
Ain't that Rage Davis and his partner?
It might be.
I have to find that out.
It's in a heartbeat.
I'm game.
Send it all of ham and peanut butter. I'm trying to tell you food. I love it.
I'm down. I mean, we don't really turn down any challenges.
No, if anything, we got to talk people into actually considering we're worthy to be in the ring with them. So,
don't say that. I hate when you say that, man. You're worthy to be in the ring with anybody.
I know I usually down myself, but what I'm referring to when I talk about us as cohesive is a lot of times people look at us. I don't know why, because I mean we've been doing this for a long time. We're very safe with people, but I feel like people look at us and be like, I think you can find better opponents for us. And that genuinely pisses me off. Now, I do put myself down a lot as far as, single stuff, that list of HWA, that's different. That's my own, mental stuff. But, as a cohesive, I feel like people look at us as underdogs. I mean, I'm not saying we're not underdogs because I'm not saying we're the best thing walking.
More people cheer for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, just Rage Davidson alone. Just Rage alone. Rage, I can take them.
That's not really our style. We don't really do handicap matches, but
Take them with arms behind their back.
We'll definitely do we can both do one-on-ones, or he can find a partner and we'll do it.
Yeah, he's got a partner. He's good at what he does, man. I took a lot of advice from him. He's one of them that's hammered, be the big man into me and not be light on him. So
right. He could always get what was his tag team partner back in the day? Well, he might still be his tag team partner. Oh man, I've got him on my hashtag, and I'm sitting here being stupid about it. My mind just went blank. Give me a second.
I know him and Tommy tag teamed back in the day.
Oh no! I'm talking about
Dizzy Devil. Speaking of
Matt Burns.
That's who his recent tag team partner is. I thought.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, Matt Burns. There you go. Raging Matt.
Yeah.
Ron said Matt Burns. There you go. Yeah, that would be I'd come pay to see that match. That would be awesome. Of course, I wouldn't I'd be walking y'all out. What are you talking about? I ain't gonna lie, I'd have to walk y'all out on that one. Yeah, the Terror Kings. There you go, Ron. They're called the Terror Kings. Tell us who put you guys together. How'd y'all come together as a tag team?
Well, I'll tell you this story. We tagged a couple times back in the day with our trainer and his brother. in a high school feud where the high schools we went to are feuding in that area. You got Monroe High School, which is where they went
Right,
with the Forest Hills. If anybody's from Union County, North Carolina, they know that Forest Hills and Monroe, that you have to get the police out there every time they have a football or sport related whatever. So we come up with the idea, and of course we did it at Monroe Middle School, so they had the hometown thing or whatever, hometown field, whatever. But we tagged together, and I wanted to call us, I'm going to go ahead and say it, Craven Shock.
Right.
And he looked at me like, what kind of name is that? That's the dumbest name. It makes sense, but it sounds just goofy. And at the end, in October, well, it was about October, or a little bit before that in 2020, right before the GPW's burning situation. That's
right.
what the house, Tim's house, what happened there.
Right.
That same night, we both got screwed, immensely. Him more so than me, but
I remember Craven being the internet champion for a long time out there. He was the internet, YouTube, whatever they called it at that time.
It changed every week.
Yeah, I think they changed the belt like 3 times while you were the champ. I mean, it was like every week you were coming out with a different belt, but you were still the champ, though.
Yeah.
And so, we've been talking about it a little bit before that, but it's really been about maybe, I've been wanting a tag team for a long time. He was thinking about it, and he come up with the name Out of Darkness, and I was like, yeah, well, we can think about it, and,
Now, while you're saying that, before you get into the story of how you became Out of Darkness, that was a question that was given. Let me find it. Everybody's doing it. Where did you get Out of Darkness? Luke wants to know, how did you get the name Out of Darkness?
Well, we both have this best friend. His name was Jonathan Tremblay.
Okay.
We have been friends with him for a very long time. He's one of the kindest, most selfless people that I've ever met in this world.
Right.
Him, just like me, just like Shock, just like most people nowadays, had his own personal battles that he was fighting.
Right.
And a few years back, he lost his battle, and we wanted to find a way to commemorate him, as well as try to put something that's so common, especially in wrestling,
Right.
to what we love, like trying to spread awareness for suicide prevention and mental illness.
Anything having to do with
just everything and anything really. If you suffer from it and you feel like you're alone, no matter what, you're not. And we try to spread that message with our wrestling. And Out of Darkness is basically like the darkness represents depression and anxiety and all these mental illnesses that we all suffer from.
I mean, everybody can, and this is not a good thing, but I'm pretty sure anybody watching or us included, we could throw a rock, and we know somebody who's got some kind of mental disability. I'm taking 3 medicines for depression. I know Aftershock over there, he has a bout with a few. He's battling a few things of his own. I'll let him speak on that, and yourself. It is a great thing. That's the one thing that when you guys was saying, you were a tag team and you came to me and we were all talking, and you guys are good friends of mine. I've been to your house many a times, and Shock's been over to mine. You haven't been over yet, but we're gonna change that.
We will. We definitely will.
But we got together and we got to talking about that. And when you explained to me what Out of Darkness was about, I was on board. And then when you guys asked me to manage you or walk out with you a couple of, that just I almost cried. I was like, man, these guys, they represent everything that I like to put out there, and I just love being a part of that. And the Out of Darkness. Show us your shirt, Shock, and explain what the shirt represents.
Well, Out of Darkness, obviously the name,
Right.
and then you have the you can do it in a ribbon style. You can have it in a feather style with the semicolon in it. Anybody, I'm gonna grab the phone from the line.
Get out of the screen. I was just wanting them to show the shirt, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, it's got the semicolon and the feather with the feather turning into doves, which represents a new beginning, a new life, and basically anybody who's come to the point of the end, self harm, bringing themselves to the end.
Right.
That story isn't over, and that's what that semicolon and the doves represent, the new life that you are choosing to, and the strength it takes to get beyond,
Missy said, thank you for doing that. Hugs. And Luke said, I love that.
Yeah, thank you, Missy, and thank you, Luke. It's just something we had to do, and I mean, we didn't necessarily have to do it, but we want to do it, and we do it because we won in Jonah's memory, Jonathan. And that's a big part of it. That's the biggest part of it for us, but also to put into light, no pun intended.
Out of the darkness into the light, ain't that what we say?
Right. The commonicity of the depression, anxiety, and especially, I know it's 2022. We're in the age of like more open mindedness, but you still have men, and we've talked about it. I've talked with other folks other men who visually strong in public. If they're close to
right.
The pride
doesn't allow them to speak on how they truly feel.
Right, but see, it shouldn't be the case, and they shouldn't feel like that's going to demasculize them anyway.
Right.
Because
we had a family member. He's a little boy. My sister's son wouldn't cry. His grandpa died, and he wouldn't cry. And a lot of it was because people were saying, boys don't cry, men don't cry, men don't, men aren't supposed to show their feelings and stuff like that. And man, you should have seen the reaction on Facebook. Everybody jumping in. Of course, it was in love. They were all jumping in saying, hey man, if you miss your grandpa, cry. It's not, there's nothing wrong with men crying. There's nothing wrong with, men showing affection. There's nothing, it doesn't make you less of a man. Here's a kid this kid's only, 8, 9, 10 years old, and he's already got it in his head that, he can't cry. He can't, show affection because he's a man. He's got to be strong and he's got to be the backbone. That's true. I mean, that's cool to be a man and do your thing, but don't tell a man he can't cry. I'm going to tell you, you guys have all seen me. I don't know how many times come on Facebook and cry my eyes out. I ain't got I wear my heart on my sleeve. I ain't going to lie to nobody, and I couldn't even try to lie if I wanted to. Everybody knows me that much. But it's a good thing that you guys are putting that out there. And Ron said definitely a good message, and Missy said much respect to you guys. And it's true. The name says it all. I mean, wrestling is awesome. I love walking out with you, but what you guys represent and what you guys are trying to get out there to the public is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's just something that needs to be put out there.
Yeah, it does. It needs to be talked about, and people need to stop trying to shy away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially the military too. A lot of people, we respect a lot of the military folks, and
right.
There's a lot of PTSD.
Tag team champs, so let's bring them to the light.
Oh yeah, we got to thank Riker for.
And he's there with a bad crew again. I don't know about Riker, man. We won't talk about Riker that much.
I would say that, but see, he's the one that gave us the opportunity at these championships and had us win. We won. So.
Trust me, if Riker's involved, he'll screw you out of them. Or high, or high.
Wall, yeah, maybe so. Him, I think him and the Sheik, they done created a coherence, but that'd be all right. That'll come to light also in the future. You'll see.
Luke, what's up?
Well,
And Luke's my buddy. Luke will always be my buddy. And I'll tell you, that's another example. Me and Luke, man, like, people know me. I'm just, sometimes, Luke, he is, Luke. But me and Luke play around all the time. People look at us like we're weird, but, me and Luke, we're comfortable with each other. We're good friends. We can mess around with each other and have fun. And that's what's
I love you.
back to the whole Riker thing. If you put Riker in one hand and some other unknown people in the other hand, and you want to have a competition of, like, as you said, like screwing us, and, doing something like that, Riker's definitely going to win that. Like, in the positive way. In the positive way.
Yeah, he screws less.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Joey,
especially.
Howdy, fellas. Where are you guys from? Joey wants to know where you guys are from.
Oh, that's Nugs. Oh, yeah. Bro, I'm originally from Monroe, North Carolina, Union County, North Carolina. You spent most of your life in Union County.
I don't claim residency for Union County.
He don't claim it, and I can understand why.
I don't claim residency for Union County. I am originally from Aiken, South Carolina.
Okay.
But I plan on retiring St. Augustine, Florida.
There you go. I think everybody wants to. I think Florida. I think everybody in the United States is just going to move to Florida. It's going to become its own country pretty soon. Riker said, Riker or Averill, I don't know which one we got, but weird is the new cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm the definition of weird.
Without a doubt. So what's on the horizon for Out of Darkness? Who are you guys looking to face? Who's coming after your tag team titles, or do you know?
Well, as far as these titles go, which are the only ones we have,
I know we got some unfinished business with Ace Harris.
We got New York. Yeah, we definitely got, because they the way it ended, I didn't like. They liked it because they were the one beating our ass, but
we still want their tag title,
right? And we will put ours back on there, and I assume they probably will too. And we're not belt marks of any type, but we are winners, or we like to, because we don't want to consider ourselves losers. So,
but at the same time, we want to be the best.
Yes, we do, without having an ego behind it.
I've got to find the right. I got to find the right thing to hang it up on the wall because it keeps falling down. But I know you guys aren't losers because I'm hanging you on my wall. I mean, come on now.
So, but we got some unfinished business with them, and beyond that, whoever wants to step up, and I'm gonna go ahead and foreshadow something. I don't know.
Come on, hashtag truth, spit it out. Come on, we like making announcements on hashtag truth. Come on.
It's not necessarily an announcement. I just feel like Riker and that Sheik might want to try to make their little coherence, their newfound coherence, maybe run into that too in the future. And we're ready for that if that happens.
Okay.
I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying.
Said we love you guys, but one day soon Domination will face out of Darkness and show Out of Darkness the light by announcing Akbar Bashar as the Syrian Supreme God. See, you spoke the words, and there they are.
Yeah, so I mean, I told you I was thinking it because I've been hearing rumors.
There it is.
Yeah,
well, no there, but I mean, they can try to step up if that's what they want.
Yeah, and. Right. So that's with Showcase, Championship, and Alternative Showcase.
However, this coming Saturday in Lenore, we will be there to take place in this tag team gauntlet.
Okay.
in which obviously the tag team champions, the Brotherhood, will be involved. Us as well, and then we have the new upcoming team of the Young Rebellion, Jamie Ross and Gunnar Rhodes.
Yeah, which they're not getting enough talked about either. They're going to be something to behold when
There you go.
we see them work together.
Well, let's go to a quick commercial break real quick. This will be just 35 seconds or so, and then we're going to come back. Missy asked a question, but I think you guys just answered it, which kind of makes me cry and kind of doesn't. I hate when I want both of you at two shows, and then they have both shows at the same time, and I know you can't be at two places at once. And we're going to discuss that right after Retro Toys and Collectibles. We'll be right back.
This is 4 Foot Batman. And 4 Foot Batman knows the home of great collectibles at awesome prices. Retro Toys and Collectibles, movie memorabilia, Magic the Gathering cards, wrestling figures, Hot Wheels, the always popular Funko Pops, and much, much more. He knows the Hall of Collectibles is located in downtown Cherryville, North Carolina, at 400 East Main Street. Give them a call today, 980-989-5181. Retro Toys and Collectibles, the heavyweight champion in collecting.
There you go. Retro Toys and Collectibles, guys. If you guys are collectors of any kind, go out there, see Cotton. Cotton's the one that runs the place. Walk in. Trust me, if you collect anything from movies, cartoons, video games, anything, play any kind of board game, card game, he's got it. If he doesn't have it, he'll get it or he'll send you to the person that does have it. I guarantee it. He's a great guy, and that is a great story. You'll want to check it out. Now, I've skipped these for a reason because I knew the answer, but a lot of people are starting to see you guys talking about what's going on this Saturday, and everybody knows the Bunkhouse Brawl is coming up for HWA, and they want both of y'all to be in it. And so Missy asked, and you guys said you're going to. Now, how do you feel when now you're popular enough that you're getting tugged in 3 or 4 different directions? How does that feel as a tag team that you've built up? You built up a little bit of popularity there.
Well, first of all, we're trying to get Out of Darkness in as a mainstay. It don't have to be a mainstay, but Out of Darkness would be a great place in HWA.
You guys not go to places as individuals unless you have to, right?
Yeah, but I will not be at HWA, and that one or the next show because I'm booked on that one as well. With and we'll talk about that show here in a second.
Okay.
But this is going to be a great show. There's a lot of great talent there.
I'm not upset at all because you guys are like we just talked about earlier. You guys are putting it out there. You guys are doing your thing. You guys are winning championships. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't forget the HWA. That's all I'm saying. Both of you. And I'm saying it to both of you.
Yeah, I'm still hammering at the bookers there. Every time I get a chance, and it comes up in conversation.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing. If you guys want to be a tag team, I'll be doing the same thing. I would love you guys to be in the tag team division. I would love to see you two guys go up against, Tale of Two Cities. I would love to see you guys go up against, Thunder and Cruiser and all them guys and go for those tag team belts. I would love that.
Yeah, dude. Tale of Two Cities. You got Evil City, which in another world that we ventured him to in a parallel universe. I'll call. We got to work with him in a different place and time. We'll call it that.
And I really enjoyed working with it.
Yeah, and then
it was a great.
Well, no, I'm talking about Evil City. I'll tell you who Evil City is and where he's from.
Don't say it out loud on air, please. Don't.
We don't talk about other places in reality.
Damn, see, I told you guys.
but yeah, and Little City, he's a great. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal.
I really enjoy working with them.
And both those guys can tell a good story, but they don't just. And no offense to Spot guys, but they genuinely can tell a good story, even with somebody like even the small guy in our team, which is a 200-pound dude, which is
he's not very small, but yeah, of the two of you, yeah, he's a little bit smaller than you, man. Just a little.
But he does the light heavyweight stuff too. I mean, he can get out there and do the flips and dips and trips with them as well. I just throw clotheslines and try to look,
hit somebody as hard as you can.
hit somebody as hard as I can. But,
Rhonda, we don't know who this person is, but Rhonda just showed up here and said, "Num num."
oh, that's been fun right there. That's been one of the, as far as single stuff, that's probably some of the funs I've had in a long time.
Right. Now she got something started. Now everybody's going to start saying "num num."
Yeah, I still have bite marks.
There's a wrestler that wrestles. He wrestles all over the place, but at HWA, his name is Savage Kincaid, and he comes out dressed in paint. And he comes out with this, weird looking voodoo like stick, and he wants to eat kids. He points out in the audience to the little kids. He goes num 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 num, and they have to restrain him from eating the children out in the audience. So.
Yeah. A little ketchup on them, they might be pretty good.
Right, without a doubt. So let me ask this: you said they're trying to get you under contract to wrestle each other, which you guys said you found a loophole in the contract. I'm glad you did. But have you guys ever wrestled each other out? Back before you became tag team champions, did they ever put you two together against each other?
We've wrestled more times against each other than at this point in our career than we have tagged.
Yeah, probably
So
so.
you guys can personally and honestly say, okay, you've grown up together, you fought each other, then you became a tag team. So when you're on, when you're on a TV taping or something, and they say these two guys have been together so long, they know each other's moves, they know what they're thinking. It's honest and true. It's not just something they're saying. It's really true.
Yeah. That's really true.
It really is.
Now I've got to ask this because I've got a best friend and we have arguments and things like that. Do you guys ever find yourself every once in a while, 2-3 days maybe not talking to each other or something, and then of course y'all kiss and make up because you can't be a tag team and hate each other. So do you ever find yourself in that little quarrels or little scrums, as you could say, as best friends get into all the time?
I wouldn't say we have any quarrels. Like, we never really have any problems with each other. I mean, there are days where we go, a few days without, talking to each other, whatever. It's not anything to do with us. It's
right.
Like, back to the whole thing where we both deal with, depression and whatnot. So sometimes you just get in those dark moods where you just can't really talk. You don't want to be around people. You just kind of want to shut yourself in.
Trust me, I know. You're talking to one that gets like that. I shut down immediately when that happens. So
stuff like that, yeah. But I definitely wouldn't say we've ever had a quarrel. Not.
I like coral reefs on SpongeBob. That's pretty cool.
No,
they're both looking at each other and smiling. I love it. They don't want to. This is that awkward moment in the podcast where you have a question and they're thinking of things in their head. And they're being careful of what they say. It's that awkward moment. I love it. No, these guys are my good friends. So
we're going away, so we're not shooting.
Right.
Not today.
However,
we do have a video coming up soon. You guys might want to stay tuned and check out.
Where we will take our gun out and shoot.
So you guys have some prepared already?
Will be out, and there will be shots fired.
Which is rarely something I don't like to do. Because I don't like to stir pots. But sometimes you got to stir the pot.
Are you telling me you guys did a rant, or are you telling me you guys are calling somebody out?
It's a non-kayfabe shoot. It is what it is.
Last time you guys did this, I agreed. Last time you guys did that, I agreed with everything that you said.
Yeah, so, it's
this time there's going to be a two-part. There's going to be a two-part video to it.
Essentially, I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief synopsis of what we're. If you're person A, and you are, I'm trying to be as discreet about it right now as I can. But
Yeah, without giving too
Right.
much.
Because I want to see when it happens. Don't go into it at all. I'm not trying to shut you down on a podcast because trust me, I'd love to hear this, but I don't want to ruin the video itself. So don't say nothing. Wait till the video comes out. We might have you back on the show. We'll just talk about the video.
Works for me.
We'll just play the video and talk about it because you know how hashtag truth is. We'll put it out there in a heartbeat.
We don't shoot, or we're not going to shoot fire shots at people just to be doing it to be assholes, because we're not. And you know me long enough to know that I love everybody until you give me a reason not to.
I don't know who either, but you are the goofiest guys I know. It's one reason why y'all are an amazing tag team.
Yeah, we ain't got no sense.
That weird guy right there, I don't know who that is. That's all I see is the back of his head. So
That's the love right there. I don't know who that lucky guy is in the picture with her, but
I'm telling you, she don't know what she's in for. But anyway, or maybe she does.
she definitely does.
Oh, there you go.
I commend her.
Oh, without a doubt. So if you guys have any more questions for Out of Darkness, I'm going to hit this last commercial break real quick. We'll come out of it. We'll see if there's any more questions. Brandon, I know you got a question out there. Hey, Nancy, welcome to hashtag. She's like, hashtag guys. Okay. Hashtag OOD. That's what you got to do, Nancy. Hashtag OOD.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. All right, we'll be right back after this short commercial from L&L Fence Company. We'll be right back, guys.
L&L Fence Company, specializing in custom fencing from wood and aluminum to chain link. 9331 Albemarle Road in Charlotte, North Carolina. Give them a call today for your free estimate. 704-563-9544. L&L Fence Company, the king in custom fencing.
All right, L&L Fence Company, guys. Call them up if you've got any kind of fence needs. They're right outside of Charlotte there. They will drive anywhere in South Carolina, North Carolina, fix your fence, or build you one if you need one built. They come out and do free estimates. Just call them. Great company. Luke Fury said, yo, what's up, guys?
Luke Fury, man. That's before I go into the final, whatever we're going to say, I'm going to say something about Luke Fury. Luke Fury is, like, as far in his age group and his weight group, the best professional wrestler there is right now for his skill level. As long as he's been doing.
I will second that. I will second that without a doubt. The Young Rebellions versus OOD single tag team match. There you go.
Yeah,
y'all gotta get past the gauntlet first.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
I have all the respect in the world for both of those young cats, but let me tell you, they are young and their age shows when they're in the ring, and we'll expose it on Saturday.
And that's I will say this as far as Jamie.
Brandon, he said, Nancy, here's one for you. Hashtag truth. Hashtag truth.
But as far as like,
Nancy meant to say hi, and we miss Out of Darkness. There you go.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys on Saturday in Lenore.
For real. Man,
Luke said, thank you, guys. I work hard for this.
He does. If you subscribe to YouTube.
Well, if you're at training, why are you watching hashtag truth? Get back to training, boy.
He puts in the work. He puts his videos on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to him, go find him on YouTube. He's got a little over 300 subscribers on YouTube, which is more than I have. Mine has, even the Out of Darkness, we only have 60.
We're working on it. We're working on it, boys. We're working on it. Akbar Bashar said, yes, Out of Darkness versus Domino. There you go.
Yeah, that's one. I guess they have spoke their words, both him and Riker herself. Whatever. We're going to just have to bring them into the light too. This is what it comes down to.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring him into the light and give him a United States flag while you're at it.
I know that's right.
Oh, look at here, Mike Madden. Mike, I'm going to be nice to you. I'm not even going to mention the college championship game. I'm going to be nice to you. I can't wait to see you out at HWA, bro. I hope you come back soon. Mike Madden, the ex-champion there. Hey, Mike, Bunkhouse Brawl, you might be able to get it back. There you go.
But
Luke listening while throwing punches. Yeah, without a doubt.
yeah.
So speaking of training, before we go, because we've only got a few more minutes, tell me how you guys train. I mean, you guys, are all the time together. You're best friends. Do you do any training together? Do you go to the gym together? Do you go out and run, or do you do anything like that together other than just go to the ring and practice?
So you want to do yours and I'll say what I do?
Yeah. At the risk of saying too much kayfabe wise, I run the training for ACW we started doing recently.
Okay.
Trying to help a lot of those guys. Trying to help them along with myself. Trying to get ACW to that next level where we definitely everybody in the locker room has the heart for it, and we're all definitely working on trying to get better and make ACW the best it possibly can be. That's
nothing wrong with that. See, what I love about hearing you say that, like I always talk about HWA. That's my home place. That's where I love to go. If ACW is your place or your guys' place, that is great because we need more wrestlers. And I'm not saying don't ever go to any other place. That's not what I'm saying. But we need more wrestlers today to be a part of one company as a home base and always come back and keep those fans happy. And if you had a locker room full of people that did that and then moved over here and then you had a locker room over here, man, wrestling would be awesome.
Yeah.
It would be a real brotherhood like it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I agree with that.
We still believe in. I mean, we're not.
Dude, I'm indie professional wrestling 100% of the time, all the time. But I'm just, as a fan, it's nice to see somebody saying, hey, this company is one I want to build up. And that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that from you, man. I really am.
There's another one as well, Ring of Fire. It just recently started up, and we're a part of that as well. Before the show, me and RJ, we got in and we're running like some simple training drills and stuff for everybody to help kind of get everybody ready for the show and get the blood going and stuff like that. And that's another show that I'm really, really proud to say we're a part of.
Oh man, yeah, they have the group in the back. I mean, it's good people, good wrestlers, good promotion. Or good promoters, good booking. It seems.
A lot of talent. We about to get the victory on our first show there, but we got it by the skin of our teeth against Fist of Cuffs, and they're a phenomenal tag team as well. I still feel that sometimes.
Hey, look who else is watching. Mr. Venom said my two favorite suckers.
Well,
man, don't get me started. Don't get me started on this little chunk. Don't get me started on this.
Definitely a job turkey. But
well, we got 2 minutes left, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys tell everybody where you're going to be in the near future, and then we're going to have to call it a day because I got another podcast waiting on me right now. So you guys already knew that, and I think Aftershock's got a job to get to.
I gotta be there at 8 today, so I know.
But go ahead and tell us where you're going to be at in the near future.
This coming Saturday,
we'll be in Lenore for ACW
at the what was it 401 West Main Street? Because I kept on getting that wrong on the promo. It's 40.
It's the American.
It's the Legion Center, but I think it's 401. And if it's either 401 or 409, it's one of the two. but I'm pretty sure it's 401 Northwest Main Street in Lenoir, and that's this coming Saturday.
We'll be at Ring of Fire February 26th. Right?
Yeah, February 26th.
Sorry, we're getting old. Our memories just terrible.
And I meant to write that address down, but
give me 1 second. You won't have to worry about an address if I can find it. I'm on your page right now. I know it's got to be on there somewhere.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too far down.
Yeah, it's on there.
All right, come on.
You're on my page or the Out of Darkness page?
I'm on your page.
You go to the Out of Darkness page.
Okay, I'll go to Out of Darkness then.
We probably should share.
I put in search greatest tag team ever, and Out of Darkness popped right up.
No, don't.
That's where we draw the line. So.
Yeah, really.
I figured I'd get a good laugh out of some people. All right, let's and I believe that though. That's why I'm laughing. I believe that wholeheartedly. Is this what we're looking for?
That's ACW.
That's this Saturday in Lenoir. We will be there. Tag team gauntlet. Not only that, but we got AJ McIntyre taking on Venom for the championship, ACW championship. Let's see. I know we got Lil Donnie taking on the Mime.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be interesting to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah,
most definitely. Just a full.
And it's 401, sir. It's 401 Main Street, Northwest.
You're right. Yeah, if that flower's up, if that poster's up, you can put that one up there too.
Which one?
The Ring of Fire poster.
Let me see if I can find the Ring of Fire.
So they should be right there on the Darkness page. If you can't, don't worry about it.
Oh, dude, I'll check it out. Let's see. This one popped up without me even going into the page. So let me find Out of Darkness. Okay, there we go. Now I'm on your actual page.
Yeah, you just go down.
There's a beautiful tag team with some championship belts right there.
Yeah, that's we try to look pretty as we can. we will impress people.
That's a whole pretty. I'm telling you.
We will look pretty for the people. There it is.
There it is.
Go Ring of Fire debut event. 338 West 15th Street,
That's
the old one. That was the first show.
North Carolina. Doors open at 6. Shows at 7. Go to $6 for kids. And 4 and under get in free. There you go.
Yeah, that's the old one, but yeah.
Oh,
that's the company, though. Ring of Fire.
That's the company, but that's the old poster.
That's where you want to go. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of.
It's okay. Like and subscribe to our Out of Darkness page to keep up with all the promotions and all our dates. We share every show that we're on.
Go on Out of Darkness on Facebook and also on YouTube. And if you go on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications whenever they put something on. There you go.
And then as far as that Ring of Fire event goes, it's February 28th? 26th, excuse me. February 26th.
I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? I got January 8th on there. That's an old one.
No, you're good. Just, you can go, if you know how to search, you go onto the search bar on Facebook and search events, type in Ring of Fire.
Pretty sure you look and you have it, without a doubt. Well, guys, unfortunately, I am out of time because I know you're already late for work and I'm late for another podcast. So, guys, check out of Darkness. They're both really good friends of mine, and they are comrades. I do manage them when I'm able to get out there. The brain loves these two, let me tell you. They are champions, and bring them to your show. If you guys want a great tag team to put in your tag team division, get Out of Darkness. You won't regret it. These boys will come in and they will give you a fight without a doubt. Everybody's saying Ring of Fire, March 12th, HWA. They're all people got all kinds of things going on, but definitely Out of Darkness, without a doubt. They're my boys, and that is the hashtag truth. I'm going to let you guys say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. You guys have a good day.